Good evening. Welcome to Monday Nights with Massetti and Friends. We've got James, Trevor, and Uncle Steve. I think Kev's going to join us. Welcome, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Easter. Thanks for watching at home. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Got to see all of you guys this weekend. It was great. How was everybody's return trips? We were all together a few days ago. Now we're all spread across the country again.
Mine was good. Easy sailing. Yeah.
Cool.
Mine was pretty uneventful. Plane ride. That was it.
That's always nice.
Same here.
Yeah. Good deal. So
you go back down
James,
this morning, Trev, or last night? Oh, sorry, Brian.
Last night.
Okay.
Yeah. Just after you left, I think they left a little bit.
I got you.
So, and James, you're getting ready to wrap up a semester here pretty quick?
Yeah. I'm about 19 days away, hopefully.
Nice. Who's counting? But
Just me.
yeah, good deal. And Trev, you've got about a month, 2 months, huh? Month and a half.
Yeah, month and a half ish.
Good.
Yeah. I don't know how many days, but
Yeah. Just keep plugging away at him. So.
Pretty good point, actually.
that's a good point.
We've been communicating with our friend Parade Alley Lounge today. He's working on some ideas for a easy up for Bowling Green, right? Jay, is that what it was?
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
Would you?
I believe it's a somewhat of a schematic of our Bowling Green tent, and as you can see, very detailed, clearly done in some high-tech software. Yeah, it's
I like that, and you know, goes along with the beer money pulling team, which exists. I feel like we would be the party team. Although half of us on this screen probably wouldn't be doing a lot of that partying.
Yeah, but the right side holding strong.
That's right.
Yeah,
including the fifth one too.
Well, yeah, that's right. But we'll make up for it for the rest of you guys, right, Jay?
Yep.
And here's the anchor.
there is our party anchor, Uncle Kev.
Hi guys, sorry about that. A little late.
That's all right.
What's up?
How are you, Kev?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Sorry, I just walked in and I was couldn't find the link on the thing, but I got it.
No worries. Well, I'm excited tonight. We've got Jon Mayfield with the After Hours Country Modified truck. I've enjoyed pulling with Jon and getting to know him over the last couple of years, but I think this will be fun. We can all ask questions and get to know him a little bit better. So without further ado, we're going to bring on Jon. There he is. Jon, welcome.
Hey, John.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Well,
Good to see everybody, huh?
What's that?
It's good to see everybody.
Yes, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I know we talked a couple times about getting you on, and it just hadn't worked out yet. So glad it worked out this time.
Got a lot of honeydews.
Yeah, I hear you there. I think we all know that that feeling. But well, for those watching at home, why don't you tell us where you're watching from? If you have any questions for Jon, go ahead and throw them in the comments. But Jon, I'd like to start off. What do you do normally when you're not pulling, like day to day?
God, they I work a lot. Uh, uh, yeah, enjoy the family, and just that kind of stuff.
What do you do for work, John?
I work for a Mid Valley Agricultural here in Waterford, Oakdale. I'm a dispatcher for them.
That's
So
great.
Cool. No, we were asking John Mayfield, not John Bower.
but other than that, yeah. Do you guys have a good Easter? Everybody have a good Easter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
great.
good, thanks. How about you?
Good. Yeah. Had all the family over. It was, lack of better terms, it was eventful.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be a story behind that.
Yeah. Anything worth sharing there?
I'm sorry, you guys kind of broke up for a minute.
When you say it's eventful, is there any good stories you want to share out of that or no?
No.
Okay.
Not for broadcast.
Fair enough.
Well,
Fair
it wasn't nothing bad or anything. It was just, when you have a bunch of kids together and, just turns into a little bit of a chaos situation.
I hear you. What tell us about your family? You've got kids or
Yeah, I got my son's right here. That's Cole. My son
Cole?
Cole
Hi,
there.
Cole.
I got another son, Dylan. He pulls also. He's got a stock. What is it? Street modified, I guess would be. Yeah,
Okay.
it's called noise complaint. And then I have a daughter. She's 12. 12. Yeah, she's 12. Um, just like anything else going on, 30.
Yeah.
I got one. I have exactly one of those. Mine's 12.
Yeah.
Just turned that in March, and she's very sweet sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, right. I hear you. Yeah, and it's funny because even though she's 12, she knows everything. Everything there is to know, she knows it. You know what I mean?
It's
That's
funny
for
how they
sure.
learn everything so quickly.
Yeah. But they always ask you, "What was this?" Well, if you know everything, then why are you asking?
Uh,
She's just like her mother, though. I just leave it alone and let it do its deal.
yeah. You've been married long enough to learn the ropes on that one for sure.
Absolutely, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, good
Yeah.
deal. Now, so your other son pulls, but does Cole also pull, or is he involved in your pull truck
Yeah,
program?
yeah. He helps me. Like we just put the front end under the truck a little while ago. He helps me out with it, but he's a wildland firefighter, so he's always, usually when pulling season's going, he's out fighting fires.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but
Well,
he makes a few of them.
cool.
Yeah,
Well, we appreciate him doing that. That's for sure. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. He stays pretty busy in the summer. I mean, last year he was down here. Come on, yeah.
Yeah, bring him over.
Yeah, come on over. There you go. Yeah, he stays pretty busy. He was down in L.A. He was on the Eaton Fire and quite a few others. You've been to what? Idaho?
Yeah, I've fought fire in Oregon, Idaho, New Mexico, Nevada, SoCal,
wow,
Colorado.
See a lot of
that's one way
country.
to see the country, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to pay you to go see it. You might as well go do it, huh?
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Just stay safe out there, man.
Yeah.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about your pull truck and your program and what you've got going there?
Well, it's a country modified. It's a 70. It's between a 73 and a 77. We think we're not 100% sure. It's got a 472 and it's Ford. I know you guys are not Ford guys or nothing, but bear with me a little bit.
Shit, we like them all.
yeah.
Other than that, we were sitting here at work. I don't know, it was about 4 years ago. Sitting here at work, and my boss, he came up to me and says, "Hey, we need to do something with the guys, like some kind of camaraderie kind of deal." I'm like, all right, kind of threw it around in my head, and I'm like, let's build a pull truck. So I had a pull truck years ago. Uh, Before my son, he's my oldest. Before my oldest son was born, and right after he was born, I had a super stock. It was orange. It was called Bad Habit, and life took hold and sold it, and so he knew I had a little bit of background in the with the pulling stuff, and so I told him, I said, let's build a pull truck. We'll make a list, and whoever wants to join, help out, they more than welcome to help out, because the more hands you have, the lighter the works. Sometimes, though, sometimes you get too many hands in there, and you don't know what's tight, you don't know what's loose.
Yeah.
But so we did that and found the truck. I got the frame from Bob Crawford. I called him up, and he said that he had a frame up. He had a few frames up there, so I went and looked at it before he moved away. And I went and looked at it, and I'm like, all right, what do you want for it? And he's like, well, I don't know. Let me think about it. I said, okay. Then he called me up when he was loading stuff up to move, when I think they moved to, I'm not sure if it was Pennsylvania or something, Iowa or something like that, the first time. And he said, come and get it. Just load it up and take it with you. All right. So I went and got it and brought it back here, and just started sanding on it, and finishing up some welds that needed to be done on it, and we sandblasted it and shot it the green that we all agreed on. Like it's me and Ace Rocha, Steve Crawford. There's quite a few guys that had their hands involved. Me and Ace Rocha are the drivers of the truck. So we just started putting it together, and Tom Ludwig had bought this body out of Missouri, and he went and picked it up. Only thing he wanted was the running gear, because it was all Dodge. I'm like, well, I don't want that crap anyway. So, so he sold us the body for, I don't remember what it was, like $200 or something like that. It was already all gutted. I guess it was a pro modified in Missouri quite a few years back, and it was sitting. And I actually happened to see it on Marketplace. Then he said that he was going to go buy it. I'm like, all right. Then sold us the body, and we just started piecing it together. And I found the motor down in Southern California. I talked to the guy, come out of a boat. It was only 30 over when we got it, but it had a lot of good parts. So I'm like, well, it's worth going to take a look at. So we bought the motor, brought it back, took it to the machine shop, and had them take it 60 over, and just went from there, and just started gathering sponsors. I mean, you guys seen the truck. It's tattooed up pretty good.
I think that's the most sponsors I've seen on any truck, probably.
I think I counted them one time. I think there's 19 sponsors on there.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's cool.
And I remember when I had my super stock, it was, my parents were my main sponsor. They had a gold mining shop in Oakdale, and they were my main sponsor. And then they sold the business, and going out and try to find sponsors back then was like pulling teeth. Now when I went and go find sponsors, it was like, yeah. I'm like, man, this just doesn't work. It just doesn't work that way. So I told him, I said, I'm not going to turn nothing down. So whatever you want to give, fine with me.
You must have a lot more charm than we do, or something.
I was just going to say, somebody needs to put John to work doing that.
Sounds like you
John,
could make a career out of that.
John, I'm scrolling through the comments, and I see a lot of people calling you Pro Mod John. What's that about?
Here we go. It's got to be Bohr and Jason Gish. Yeah. Bohr and Chris Daniels. Yeah, I don't know where that. I think Bohr is the one that started all that. I'm 100% positive Bohr did start that. I don't know. I don't know what he's on or anything, but he needs to share it.
He needs to share it.
So you're not secretly building a pro mod that they
No.
are guessing.
No.
All right.
I want to eventually, but not right now.
Fair enough.
What made you choose the country mod class when you chose to get back into it?
I liked it because it was the cubic control. It was affordable. It just, I just like the countries. One for the money and I noticed there was quite a few trucks that was pulling when we started building it. Now there's not that many trucks. I don't know what happened with everybody, but I wish they'd all come back. And I was like, well, that's a pretty good class. So we decided let's build a country. And hood was already cut out. It was already gutted. And I'm like, that's just less we got to do.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're halfway there.
Yeah. So we bought a shuttle. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You mentioned Tom Ludwig, and did he move out of state also, or is he still around?
He's still around as far as I know. He lives in Waterford.
Oh, okay. I thought he had left the state, but
Not that I know of.
okay, cool. Well, yeah, it'd be neat to see him come back out too. They had some good trucks.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
good
absolutely.
trucks.
Yeah, the Demon, his truck. Yeah, I think there was 3 Dodges in that stable
Yeah,
that they all run around with.
right.
Now I heard that the Demon was going to make another comeback, but I haven't seen anything or hide or hair of anything else. But I've heard that, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not.
Yeah. Well, like you said, life gets in the way sometimes, and got to get everything else done too. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, are there any plan aside from the contingency that's pushing you towards the pro mod class? Any other plans or anything in your pulling future that you're excited about, or anything new or different?
No, not really. No, I would like to. I'd like to try to win a little bit more.
That seems like a pretty reasonable goal.
Yeah, that's a good thing to
I
shoot
think we
for.
can all relate to that feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like Dusty Mincy. He came out here the first year that you invited us to the GSI and whooped our butt. I'm like, all right, I'm about tired of the Oregon guys coming down here and putting a spanking on us.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, I'd like to win a little more. I mean, it's a pretty competitive class. Everybody's pretty close. MJC, Dusty, Olson's. Imagine that. I think he went pro mod,
Huh.
or he's going pro mod. I think, from what I understand. And yeah. I mean, it's a competitive class, and we'll do this a few more years, and then I think it's gonna be time to join you guys up in the pro mods. I think. I mean,
You
it
heard
ain't
it
gonna
here
be,
first, folks.
Yeah, I think that was the announcement.
That's an
That was
announcement right there.
Yeah, there we go. Pro mod John.
it. Yeah. Heard it
I'm gonna
here
have-
first.
I'm gonna have to get hats made.
Yeah.
You'd probably sell the shit out of those.
Yeah.
I think I missed
Well, as
that
long as
part
you
of the
make,
conversation.
I'll give you a list of
Oh,
the
sorry.
commenters over here that are saying pro mod John, and you have to sell them a hat first.
Yeah, I'm gonna double the prices on those ones.
There you go.
That's right. And get them
Sorry,
to sign
Kev.
up for a sponsorship while you're at it.
I should, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Make 'em
natural for
sponsor
you.
you.
So yeah.
Yeah. I can see Bohr sponsoring and Gish and Baby Huey. Yeah, they need to kick down a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Good deal.
I can't see no comments. Am I supposed to or no?
We put them up on the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody will share the good ones.
Um, but actually,
There's a
it's
good
not
one.
anymore. The Time Band had already found a new home
Oh, it did
like,
so?
like a month ago.
Well,
Yeah.
I had my eye on it, but I was like, yeah, I don't want to get a divorce either.
Yeah. Smart man.
Hey, they're
Yeah,
more
man.
expensive than a pull truck. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Walk the road.
That's a good point there, Steve.
I'm gonna be running 2 Pro Mods if I want.
There you go.
Never mind. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Right.
I shouldn't
Probably
even
a
joke
lot
like
more
that.
than that.
It's
Yeah.
a joke. It's just. It's probably not a thing I should joke about, to be honest. But oh, hey, can we pause real quick because I need to answer a Parade Alley question from like 15 minutes ago.
Sure.
The question was what I'm drinking, and it's called Rabbit Hole, and it looks like Derringer, but it's spelled funny. It's Derringer.
Huh.
Anyway, it's a bourbon finished in sherry casks. Pretty good. I'm enjoying it a lot.
That's good.
I'm gonna enjoy a little bit more right now.
Okay. Well, this could become another interesting show.
It's not gonna be like that one, but anyway, sorry for
Good.
the interruption there. I didn't want to ignore that question.
No, you're good. You're good.
Hey, John, you mentioned you got like 19 sponsors. Is there any big, you want to give a shout out to your top few or?
Yeah. Mid Valley Ag, Adams Underground, Roaches Angus, Fire Suppression, Herb Brothers. You guys know the Herbs,
Oh yeah.
Bill and Sam. They're actually my wife's. Bill's actually my wife's uncle.
Huh.
Yeah, Diane Breed Brewery in Oakdale. They're a big sponsor of ours. Like I said, Eddie Adams Underground. They're a big sponsor of ours. And our biggest, I think, is Mid Valley Ag. Hayland Ford in Oakdale. They're a big sponsor of ours. It's just there's a few of them I got to take off because they won't. They're not sponsoring us no more. But I got
pay the bills this year.
They didn't pony
Yeah,
up.
yeah. But I've got a couple that's going to take their place. So
Hey, that's cool.
we'll switch everything out and get it all working. Hummer Trucking, he's a big sponsor of ours. He lets us use his truck and trailer like when we go to GSI or when we go to Idaho or wherever. He sponsors us on that, pays for the fuel and stuff. So that's a big deal.
That's
What
a
was
big
that
help.
name?
Hummer Trucking, Doug Hummer in Oakdale.
Great.
Yeah, and that's a huge deal for us. So, yeah. Other than that,
Hell
yeah.
If they want to sponsor hauling a couple of other vehicles around, I mean, give them my number. We got plenty of shit to cart around too.
Yeah. How'd you guys do? Where was you guys at last? Larry?
Yeah, we went down to Fagundes' show in Tulare on Saturday, and then we went over to Cal Poly on Sunday.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah, everything came home in one piece and made some decent passes. So that's good.
Can't ask for more than that.
No, we got to figure out how to get that tractor to beat that damn black horse, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If we only beat him in Madera, that's fine. We'll take it.
That's the main one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Might have been the peak there, Kevo.
I think that was the peak. Yeah.
So far.
Another hat. Another hat.
There's been all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. It's snowballing.
Yeah.
You're gonna be pro mod John before you know it.
Right.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Thanks,
Just
boy.
needs a few more sponsors, and you're there, John.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you guys have any more questions for now, Country Mod John? Not future Pro Mod John, but
What are you gonna name the pro mod? John?
Yeah, John.
You know what? I don't know. We named this truck here After Hours because our boss told us, he's like, hey, I don't want you guys working on it during hours. So I was like, why don't we just name it After Hours? But we work on it anyway during hours. So
Right. See, but that way at least it's believable. He's like, well, they
Yeah.
wouldn't name it After Hours if they did it during work.
No, absolutely not. I mean,
That's a really good plan. That's
Yeah.
he's
well done.
probably watching right now, shaking his head. But
His statute of limitations is passed. You're fine.
yeah. So I don't know. Probably something to do with working on it during hours or something. You know, I'll figure something out. It'll come to me. I'll wake
like
up
lunch
at
break.
wake up at 1:30 in the morning. This is it right here. I'll have to write it down so I don't forget.
There you go.
Well, once you get the name, you can embark on the project and start building a pro mod. So
Yeah,
just hold off till you get the name.
yeah. Name and money and
Yeah.
everything else in between.
Just the name. Just the name. Don't worry
Just
about
the
the
name.
name.
Don't worry about the rest of that. The rest of it all come. Yeah, don't worry about that. So,
Right.
John, I don't know if you can read that on your phone there, but Parade Alley Lounge wants to know if you've ever seen a Ford 427, I guess overhead cam engine and pulling. He heard they're hard to find.
They're extremely hard to find. Yes, but not in pulling. I haven't. Not the 427. I've seen 428s. I've seen 427 like side holders, but not the sock. I think there's a guy back east that runs one, but I'm not 100% sure on it.
All right. Another question from a viewer is to ask if you remember much from GSI.
Bits and
Like
pieces.
You
Like
should
the first
ask
half?
which night. I mean, that's a two-part question.
It was Friday night. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember going from where Boar was to where I was parked. I don't remember that. I'm not even for sure how I even got there. Somebody might have helped me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But they said I was talking in cursive. I remember that.
I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah. I apologize to everybody that was there and seen that. I normally don't full send it like that, but I did.
There was nothing wrong that night.
I don't think you need to apologize for anything.
No. I was just going to ask I missed it earlier, but that's when Pro Mod John came out. It was Friday night.
I'm not for sure. It may have been.
I don't think there's any
Might
way
be asking
John
the wrong
could
guy.
answer that question.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
not. You're right. You're 100% right. There is not.
Is this really your sister, John?
Yeah, that's my sister. Yeah.
Very nice. Well, thanks for watching, Stacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's deaf, so she'll be reading. She lives where she live now, Missouri or Oklahoma? Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, do they closed caption this or whatever they call it somehow?
I imagine so. Yeah.
Sometimes.
It can do it automatic, I bet, somehow.
Yeah, I think her phone or computer will probably just automatically do it.
I actually remember seeing Dusty, and he was not in good shape that
I
night.
was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys are too hard on people.
I wasn't going to bring it up. Dusty brought it up right here. So, I mean.
That's true. It wasn't like Brian was calling him out.
No, I mean, I wouldn't have said anything. But you and Dusty kind of got the whole goatee beard thing going on, huh?
Yeah, I shaved mine a few months back. I had it
Well,
down.
I'm glad he didn't say last week because I was going to be embarrassed.
No, I shaved it. I sleep with a fan, so I'd be sleeping and the fan would blow it. And I'd feel like something was falling on me, so I'm like, I'm done.
That's
fair enough.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
Perfect excuse.
I told my wife, I'm like, I'm just going to shave it all off, everything, just right down to bare metal. She's like, no, you're not. I'm like, okay.
Oh, shit.
Bare metal.
Find a good compromise, I guess. That's funny.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, John, anything else you want to throw out there before we move to our next segment?
No, I think you guys pretty much embarrassed me enough.
No,
Oh,
there's
shit.
nothing to be embarrassed about.
We didn't want to embarrass
Hey,
you.
there it is.
I didn't even know we were supposed to embarrass people tonight.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
Mexico doing it anyways.
I think you've seen this part of the show before, John, but we turn it over to James, and he's got this pretty cool Facebook Marketplace game, and episode 27 we're on tonight.
Nice.
Found a picture of the after hours truck we've been speaking of for the last little while. So, James,
Yeah.
go ahead and take it away.
Well, sure. So this is where we're going to go over to Facebook Marketplace and look at a couple listings, and everyone is going to be guessing the asking price. So it's Price is Right rules. Closest answer without going over is the winner. You get 1 point for being the closest answer and 3 points if you get the exact answer. And John, if you win, you're going to get a GSI T-shirt. So it's pretty high stakes here.
I noticed that no one else is getting a T-shirt if they win.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Cole, does Cole
I
want to
appreciate
play
that
too?
we've gotten. I
You wanna
appreciate we've gotten to the
play, yeah?
honest part of this game because we were never going to get a T-shirt anyway.
Yeah, no chance. But John might.
Basically,
Cole.
basically what they're going to do is he's going to show a picture of either a tractor or tires or whatever he pulls up.
You'll figure it out pretty quick, Cole.
Yeah,
Or a
and we
church,
got to guess the
whatever.
price of it.
All right.
The burial site, you never know.
Well,
It could be
there's
an
no
oil
limitations here.
well or something like.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good options. A church, 1 point.
A church.
church.
It's pretty intuitive. Yeah, so without further ado, Dad, do you have the scoreboard available on there?
Yes.
See if you can bring it up just to show it. I can't see the screen, so.
Well, it's on there.
It's
It's
up.
Well,
it's with
Yeah.
us on the left.
tonight we have a live
you add-
scoreboard.
Did you add Cole to that already?
I did.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, nice.
I'm quick.
Good work.
Yeah, so tonight we have a live scoreboard. Very exciting.
This is
But
fancy.
this first listing here is John Deere 4450. It's a 4.1 Limited Pro tractor, and it's already entered into the Farley National. So if you buy the tractor, you get to pull there, and it's ready to go. It's a complete turnkey, recently refreshed tractor. He says it was rebuilt in 22 or 23. And it's got a brand new Hart turbo, new pump, injectors, rebuilt clutch, and pistons and sleeves, as well as new rims and brand new tires. So a lot of new equipment on this tractor. Seems to be a pretty nice tractor. These are the only two pictures I have of it. But yeah, Dad, why don't we start with you? A little difficult.
Oh shit! Thanks. Well, if he's entered in the Farley Nationals, that adds $5,000 to the price because that was their entry fee.
Yep.
So,
Are you kidding me?
no, but they're pulling for like $50,000.
Well, that's something.
That is something.
That is
That's
something.
something.
I'm gonna say 80 plus the 5 entry fee, 85,000.
85.
Damn it, Brian.
What? He made me go first.
God.
I'm just guessing.
Uncle
No,
Cat.
it's 80. 80
What do
is
you
where
think?
I was feeling, but
Well, hit 80. You're not
You
gonna
can't-
get the entry fee.
You
I
can't
didn't know
go
about the
over.
5,000.
Well, you can go
can't
over.
go over. Well, I mean, you
but
can.
just-
lose.
You're gonna lose. Uncle
No, I
Cat,
won't.
You lose.
what do you
yeah,
think?
it's the price is right rules.
That seems low.
All right.
This is like a high class, like this 4.1 Limited Pro. Is that like
pretty popular one.
that's a big one?
Yeah,
Sent me on TV
I'm sure that's on TV. Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
It's probably like a $358,000 tractor, Kev. You should guess
350?
that. 358,000.
I think you're fooling with me.
Plus the entry fee.
Right.
That's probably 100 and something. I bet.
You want to give a little more specific, or
100. What are the other? What do you
Oh
think?
my
the
God.
other-
85? 85 is all you got.
No, but I mean, like, what do you think the other guys are gonna say, James? Like,
Oh, I don't know. Steve's probably gonna go I think he's probably gonna go 65. Try and
No,
cut.
I think
way under.
it's more than 100.
Huh?
It's got to be more than 100. I think
We should
You
guess
should
that.
probably
then.
just say a number.
Yeah.
137,000.
$137. Steve?
So I got to ask a question as the guy who, I mean, look, I've been to some polls, but I'm around them the least. Why do these guys saran wrap their tires?
So
Keep
when
'em
they're
fresh.
rolling over the concrete,
fresh.
they don't wear out.
They can't. They've just got sharpened probably.
But I see it all the time in so many of these things. Like I
Well,
get it over the concrete, that makes sense, but
they're
It'll wear
fresh.
the edge off of them.
Did you hear me? I said keep them
It-
fresh, like keep the moisture out.
the sharp edge on the front.
Like bread.
No, you're talking moisture. You're talking
Well,
about
like-
the sharp edge.
Like food.
Like
you put,
food, you know?
Keep it
Oh,
fresh.
Jesus Christ, Kevin. But all right,
Just
so you're
saying.
saying it's only when they're over concrete or asphalt, but I see them on dirt all the time.
Well, they just do it until they're at the track, and then
They're going to use
them.
them.
All right.
Ooh.
95,000.
95. Trev?
That was my guess. But
Don't you fucking say 9501.
I'm thinking about it. This is a really popular class, like back in the Midwest. But I think like I gotta go 96.
96.
Thanks for leaving me some room there, Trev.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, John. What do you think?
$96,001.
Oh, yeah.
You're damn
John.
right. You're damn right, John.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That just
All right.
happened.
Cole?
This is
Hey, Cole.
interesting.
Cole.
Cole,
I-
you know
I
what
have
to
a
do.
No one
suggestion
else
for
thinks
you,
it's
Cole.
over 100.
I don't know what they're worth, but I'll throw a guess out there. Maybe 117,000.
117.
You messed up, bro.
Yeah, over
All right.
100. Come on, come with us.
Well,
guys.
I could tell you, this one is
Whoa.
140,000. Uncle Kev with
It's over
137.
100, dudes.
It was definitely over 100, and you were only 3,000 off, Uncle Kev. So first point.
Kind of wish I would have went with a round number on that one.
Yeah, but still a point, Uncle Kevin. Good guess. That was impressive. Second guess too.
Thanks. Could have been 200. We don't know.
Next one, a little different. This one's gonna be pretty tough. This is a 2009 Viper. Okay.
Ooh.
Only 8,500 miles on the chassis, less than 100 miles on this build. It's twin turbo. It's got a custom exhaust, 3 fuel pumps. It's got a RPS NTH moto quad
2,000
carbon
horsepower?
clutch. Don't even know what that is. Billet axles, upgraded drive shaft, sequential transmission. It makes a little over 1,900 horsepower, as you can see there on the dyno sheet or the dyno laptop. So this is a pretty crazy
Doesn't
Viper.
seem real.
Yeah. Uncle Kev, why don't you start us off since you did so well last time?
I don't think it could have 2,000 horsepower, but I'm gonna
Well, it doesn't.
say I don't think it could have 1,950 horsepower,
Oh,
but I
okay.
might be wrong.
Are you
2009
legitimately
Dodge
saying you think
Viper.
it faked it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Fake news. That's got to be maybe 100. No, that's too. Man. Let's call
Keep
it
in mind,
100.
this is a Viper with less than 9,000 miles, regardless of the build.
I don't think Vipers are worth that much, but maybe they are. $104,500. 104.5.
Okay. Steve, what do you think?
135,000.
135. Trev?
One 170,000.
170. Okay. John, what do you think?
Well, since it's only about 50 horsepower off of what I got right now,
That's great.
Shit.
I'm going to throw out there 113,000.
113,000. All right. Cole,
129,000.
129. All right. Dad, last guess. What do you think?
What's the highest number?
170.
69,000.
Oh. Is anybody at like cool 150?
Nope.
I'd like 150, please.
150. Well, I can tell you, you are all pretty far off, and I don't even remember the number, but I know that it's worth a lot more than that. 240.
Damn.
So Trev, with a guess of 170, is going to get the point.
Nice work, Trev.
Honestly, none of you were very close.
Nobody even got close on that one.
No,
I think I was pretty close.
Hypers go for a lot.
Well,
Yeah,
apparently.
but $250,000 is
Well, I
a
mean,
lot,
it's
a lot.
listing price.
But it's also like super built if it's making that much horsepower.
Yeah, no, it's not nothing.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
That seems like a
242.
lot of horsepower.
Trev is
That's not true.
gonna get the point there. Uncle Kev still does not believe the horsepower, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Kevin on that one. I don't believe it either.
I don't know. I buy it.
I think so. Yeah.
I've never seen a Dodge build that kind of power ever.
Nothing like
Exactly.
after hours. No.
No,
I mean, it's a twin turbo V10 Viper. Like,
well, they
you
got to
can
have
build-
two more cylinders just to even keep up.
Yeah, and an extra turbo. Come on.
Yeah, and another turbo. Yeah, let's not forget about that.
This
Well,
is bogus.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
never
I'm
buy
with you
this
on that.
car.
I'm with you on that, Kevin. I'm with you.
This
Thanks,
one might
John.
be a little more up your alley. Not a Ford, but they call you Pro Mod John. How about Super Mod John?
Ooh,
Whoa.
super mod, John.
This one
I like
is
that.
a 1980 Chevy half ton. The motor has 10 passes on it. It's a blown Chevy, and it comes with a spare tall deck. Well, talk deck, but I think he means tall deck.
Yeah.
And the only reason for selling is they found a two-wheeler that they want. No information on the specs of the motor or anything else, frankly. But it's a super mod with a blown Chevy.
That looks
So,
fun.
Steve, I
Yeah,
know you're an
I'm
expert on
I'm
super mod
definitely
four-wheel
the guy
drives.
who would. Right, I'm definitely the guy who would know this.
What do you think?
This is 100% worth $72,000.
72.
Ooh.
Trev?
I'll say 80.
80. All right, John. Super mod John.
I'm going to say about 58,000.
58.
It's a good
All right.
guess.
Cole, what do you think?
269.
59. I like it.
Ooh,
Well done.
dirty.
30.
Say
69.
69.
Oh, 69. I'm sorry. Okay.
Obviously,
Even
Yeah,
better.
also dirty.
Dad?
30.
30.
whoa, Brian, you should have gone with $1. You were last.
No, I'm not last. Uncle
Kev?
Kev is.
Never mind.
I haven't gone left, but it cut out. What did Brian say?
Nothing.
He said 30.
My 30.
Yeah.
And what's the next one? 60 something?
58 is the next one.
Super mod. Where would you even use it? I'm gonna go with Parade. 37,000.
30? Okay. Well, this one is 51.5, which actually 37 Closest answer there. Well,
Nice.
closest without going over. John, you were the closest, only 6,500 off, but unfortunately, you were 6,500 over. So, Uncle Kev, second
So
point,
Nice.
I don't get to spin the wheel.
spin the wheel.
Nope.
Well, Uncle Kev there, going to lock up another point. Scoreboard right now, Kevin with 2 points, Trevor with 1 point. Everyone else not on the board yet. Still 3 listings to go. This
I
next
got to
one,
thank Parade Alley for that one. That was a good guess.
it's good. This one's a little interesting here. This is a homemade bicolor and jet-powered trike. You'd think for something as unique as this, they would put a description, but there is no description whatsoever. I'm not positive if it runs or works, but it looks like it does, and it looks like it's a great time. So,
I don't know if I trust those back tires.
what's that?
I don't know if I trust those back tires.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust any of it, to be
I love
honest.
the gas
kinda-
tank location. To me, that is square. And it's got a
You
parachute.
got to trust Jesus on this
It
one.
does have a
Yes,
parachute.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I kind of want to ride it though.
Oh yeah, me too.
Does it have
Do you think the
brakes?
parachute's fireproof?
It's got a caliper right
Oh,
there.
good. Hey, that's good. Good thinking.
Got a front
That's,
brake.
well, that's
yeah.
good thinking. I bet if it gets farther enough out there,
I think you're probably not supposed to like deploy the parachute until you cut off the afterburner.
probably.
Probably.
So then it also comes
That
with
Chevy
this
van is
collar,
just bitching.
and it's
I mean, that
color
some bitch
matched,
is
as you can see.
Plywood. It's
It looks like
literally
plywood, huh?
plywood and plexiglass.
Yeah, it's for
It
sure
does.
plywood.
It definitely
You
is
see it.
plywood and plexiglass.
I
It
want
almost
to.
looks like the other side's like a house window, but hard to
Yeah,
tell.
it might be.
Yeah.
It's like
Can you
Um,
imagine
it's like
trying
a
to,
crossover.
drive that thing in with the jet propulsion? Like that'd be cool
I
as
don't
hell
think
going
they
up
do
that
that.
ramp.
You think maybe they got a winch, Brian, instead of
No,
like launching
would've-
into the back?
they would have put that in the ad if they had a winch. Come on.
True.
Yeah, you're right, because the ad was pretty comprehensive. You're exactly right.
Yeah. So I really,
I think we got to call Mike Charlton.
What's it say on the gas tank?
it says
It's
Mike
his name.
Crailton, I think.
Charlie
I think it's
Charlton.
Crailton.
Shalton.
But I think that one's just, yeah. I don't know what's going on here, honestly.
Kind of a weird thing to put your name on the side of the gas tank, though.
Well, where else is it going to go?
I mean, that's a fair
Hey,
point.
if that's all that's left of you at the end, it's good.
That's a good point. That's for identification of the body.
Should have called it rest in
Yeah.
peace. R.I.P. is what they should have called it.
Well,
Next time.
This one's tough. I had to include it. It's kind of a one of a kind deal. But yeah, I don't have much to give you here. Trev, why don't you start us off? Package deal, keep in
I
mind.
know. But we don't know if it comes with a winch. You know?
No, you don't.
That could be a deal breaker.
That could be a deal breaker. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I'll go
Safe
15.
to assume. Pretty good.
What was that guess?
Sorry, I
15.
had to turn off the light. What'd you say?
1, 5, 15.
15.
15. Okay. John, this one's a little tough. You have any experience with jet engines or trikes?
No.
Well, what do you think?
I'm gonna go 17.5.
17.5. Cole?
This is going to be a tight one.
This just seems like tweaker with money.
Yeah, pretty sophisticated one.
Maybe like 27.
27.
Ooh.
Okay. Dad?
22.5.
22.5. Okay. Kevin?
I wish this guy would have gone for the extra half gallon of red Rust-Oleum, painted the whole van. I think we're all going a little too low here.
Okay.
That's a jet bike.
Yeah, it is.
A jet trike. What? Where are we at on the top end, Jay?
We're at 27 on the top end.
I was going to say 220 miles an hour.
Yeah. I'm going to say this guy knows what he's got, but 30,000. Let's do it.
30,000.
30K.
Uncle Steve?
I mean, I've never priced a jet engine before, but I've always assumed they're pretty expensive. I'm going to go, I got to go $1 more than Kevin, or $1 more than the highest, which I think is Kevin. Is that right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said 30,000.
So I would like to go
Dude.
$30,001.
Okay. Wow. Uncle Kev. Unfortunately, not 30,000. Not 30,001 either. It's 20,000.
Oh,
So
I guess
John,
jet engines are cheaper than I thought.
with a guess of 17.5. It could also be non-operational. We don't really know.
Yeah, you wonder, did that up the value of the bike or lower the value of the bike when he did that
It's
mod?
tough to say.
It's
It is
a
tough.
jet engine. It can't be like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's also
But
a Chevy
John,
van.
17.5. You get a point. You are now tied for second place.
Nice work, John.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was pretty good, John. Good guess.
Yeah, great guess.
Might have some
wonder if you got
insider information.
What if you got that
Jets.
red paint from Bohr?
Probably.
Dang.
Well, that was the fourth listing. Still two more to go. It's anyone's
Yeah, let's
game.
do it.
But right now, Uncle Kev, 2 points. Trev and John tied for second with 1 point.
Let's
This
win
next
this.
one here is a 1996 pontoon play buoy. If I don't know if that's the actual name of it or if he just named it that, but
The play buoy.
it's a play buoy. Yeah.
I think it's a play on words.
Well, that's what I would assume too, but I'm not sure.
Did
Is
we
it a
not do this
Peterbilt?
one before?
What's that?
Is it a
We haven't done
Peterbilt?
this one before?
No, we haven't had
It is a Peterbilt, but we have not done this one before.
Okay,
We've done a John Deere lawnmower pontoon boat. I know that.
Okay, my mistake.
That was a fun one.
So it's a 24-foot Peterbilt pontoon boat, and got a bunch of good stuff. Not a boat guy, so I don't understand any of it. But it's got a smoke kit for the dual exhaust stacks that I get,
Nice.
and
Nice.
it, as you can see, the cab is still there, and you drive the boat from the actual Peterbilt cab.
That's
So
bitchy.
Yeah, and it's got a marine appraisal in hand. It's a pretty sweet unit here. I like it personally.
Well, with it being a Peterbilt, it probably just went up another $100,000.
What's that?
With it being a Peterbilt, it probably just went up another $100,000.
Well, Drew, John, you're going to start. So what do you think?
I'm gonna go with 60,000.
60,000.
Which is up $100,000 from what he would have guessed.
Yeah, buddy.
He was going negative 40 before it was Peterbilt.
I'm trying to throw you guys here a little bit. You ain't biting.
Cole, what do you think?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe 45.
45? Okay. Dad?
50.
50? Uncle Kev?
Yeah, I'm going with Parade on this one. I already had it locked into my head.
69?
This guy parties. Yep.
Okay. Steve?
Did we already have a $50,000 guess?
We did.
I would like to go 55.
55. A nice even spread here.
It's got a
Trev, what do you
CB too,
think?
huh?
It looks like it, yeah. don't know if it's operational, but Trev,
What's the next lowest under Uncle Kev?
that'd be 60.
I'll go $61.
$61.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve
Wow,
King's here.
that is really dirty.
Steve
But-
King's coming in hot, 85.
80.
Yeah.
Hey.
If I remember correctly here, though, 65. I thought it was 60. 65,000.
Oh,
So
man.
Trev with a guess
I
of
think I stole that one.
$60,001.
Man,
That's dirty.
who had 60,000?
That was you, John.
Oh,
You got it.
appreciate that, Trev.
My bad,
Appreciate
John.
that.
Yeah, so Trev really just scooped that one out from under you. I thought
Yeah.
it was 60. I thought you were going to nail it. But
Yeah,
Now,
I'm
why
hurt.
wouldn't he
I'm
have
hurt.
said 69,000? Why wouldn't he have just priced it at that?
it's really tough to say, okay. I don't know.
Price
But
is
If anybody
negotiable.
was going to do it, this guy should have done it.
65,000. Trevor gets the point. Now, going into our last listing, the score is Kevin with 2 points, Trevor with 2 points, and then John trailing
boy.
behind with 1 point. Everyone else is yet to get on the board.
But it's still anyone's game, right, Jay?
It's anyone's game because this last
This
listing
point,
here,
yeah, this last one's a doozy.
I'm going to we're going to go through and guess the price like normal.
Oh,
That
yeah.
looks like my truck.
It does. Just yellow.
This
So
is
we're
from
gonna go
Burning
through and
Man,
guess
huh?
the price of the listing, and then afterwards we're going to go back through and you're going to guess the location that it was listed from. So I'll run through the description with you. It's an art car, whatever that means, with
I think
structure,
it's
whatever
pretty
that
obvious.
means, and functioning. So that's good. It's a Yamaha golf cart. That's all I
Because
know about
smart
it.
car was already taken.
What's that?
Because smart car was already taken.
That's a good one.
It's an art car. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, good one, John.
That's good. Well, this one we're going to start with Cole. Cole, you're going to guess just the price, and then we're going to go back through reverse order and do the location. So, Cole, what do you think this was listed for? Art car.
I don't know, maybe $9,000.
$9,000. Okay. Dad?
3,500.
3,500. Kevin?
I've missed everything, every guess they made. What was it?
What's that?
The thing cuts
Oh,
out. I can't,
I feel like
two
it
of
doesn't
them.
actually matter.
It was $9,000 and
I
then
heard Brian say
3,500.
500.
You're going to say 500?
5,000 and
No,
3,500.
No. I said 3,500, Kev.
Okay, 35. And then the other one was 5,000?
That was 9,000. The other one.
9. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'll say that is a pile of shit. I will say it's definitely from Burning Man. I would think. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2,000.
2,000.
I think it might be
Steve?
6,900 though. Shoot.
Steve?
This is in the U.S., correct?
Yeah.
I know we're not at the location point, but that's fair to ask.
Yes, it is.
I mean, do you see that like giant pan in the back looks like an afterburner?
Yeah, I was gonna say this one's
Mhm.
also a turbine.
Yes. Pretty sure it doesn't have an
Definitely.
actual jet engine in it.
We cannot be certain.
No, we
That's
can't.
functioning.
Right. I feel like I got to come in a little lower than all these guys. I'm gonna come in at $1,800.
1,800. Okay. Trev,
I'm gonna go with the $1 bid.
$1.
Good.
Ooh.
Well, this might
Like
be
I
the
was
place
nervous
to do
about my
that, Trev.
18. Now
John, you're
I'm
the last
really
guest here.
nervous.
You have an opportunity to do something
Hit that two,
really
baby.
brutal here.
Hit that two.
Hmm.
He did it to you last turn. Remember that?
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I'm not that way though, so I'm gonna go with 2,200.
2,200.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I can tell you, John, you should have. You should have done it.
Oh,
$5.
It's a $300
I'm not
car.
going to show the price yet. We're going to go back through and guess the location it was listed from. So keep in mind, this is where it was listed from after said event. John, where do you think it was listed from?
Oh. Yeah, definitely Burning Man. So that's south. I'm gonna think probably Lancaster.
Lancaster?
That's a good guess. That's a good
That is
guess.
a good guess. All right, Trev.
I was gonna say Gerlach because that's like right near where Burning Man is, but
You got to
What
travel
you-
to Burning Man.
Huh?
Yeah, you got to travel a little to Burning Man, right?
yeah, right. That's a good point. I don't know. I'll take Central Oregon.
It's a good
Central
guess.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Lots of crazies up there. Steve?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City?
No, that's what I was going to say, Steve.
I was gonna
You
say
can't.
Utah.
You can't. I already took it.
Okay. No
Kev?
problem.
I mean, do
North
whatever you
Salt-
want, but also you can't take it.
North Salt Lake City, Utah.
You got it. Okay. Dad?
I'm gonna go with Santa Cruz, California.
Santa
Oh,
Cruz.
another good
That's
guess.
a good one.
Okay. Cole?
This is from our Oregon friends that you guys just offended, by the way.
Not you guys.
I
Not you
can't see.
guys.
I can't see the comments, so it doesn't affect me.
Susie
Well,
and
that was
Bean all said
ouch.
ouch.
Well, it's not all of them.
Yeah, no, just some.
Just the non-pulling people.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, Cole, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't
Location.
know. I feel like I've seen this before in like Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay. You want to go Scottsdale?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Lock it
Arizona
in.
feels like a good guess. I think
Final
that's not
answer.
bad.
Well,
Arizona.
it is a good guess. Unfortunately, not correct. Actually, the furthest, I believe. But
Oh, no.
it was a good guess.
Oh, no.
I will tell you the price. Trevor got it for sure. $1.
Wow. Well, you also gave us the location.
Washington.
Wow.
Trev definitely also got the location with Central Oregon. Great guess. It's kind of actually northern Washington, but you're definitely the closest. So, Trev,
And we're
for
sure
the,
he's not cheating, right?
no,
Nope.
there's never certainty there.
That's a good point.
But-
We're never sure of that. That's a good point.
Trev, we are going to give you the point for the price and 1 point for the location. So, Trevor, with 4 points, let me update our live leaderboard here. Trev is going to win with 4 points. Uncle Kev, second place. John, third place.
It's terrible.
Unfortunately, there's no prize for third place, John, but we appreciate you coming on to the show. And Trev, unfortunately for you, there's no prize for first place either. So, congratulations.
That's terrible.
But
I mean,
yeah,
look,
that's all I have.
Cole, Brian, and I all tied for fourth place, and we're pretty proud of that. Like, we feel like we did a really good job.
It was a strong showing.
It really was.
Yeah, it was.
Fourth place is nothing to like frown upon.
No.
Well, I mean, it's easy to say that from fourth place, but
We got top fives.
That's right.
top
Cole
four.
knows what I'm talking about. Brian knows what I'm talking about.
yeah, no, it's true. Definitely, I
Also,
saw
James,
the effort.
I want to
guys.
point out, James, you are also a fourth place winner.
That's a good
Oh,
point.
no points for James tonight.
Well,
No,
yeah, but
he got the same points that we did.
Hey, do we get a participant trophy or anything?
Yeah.
No.
Congratulations
No.
and thank you.
That's it.
It's a virtual participant trophy.
Ah, I feel so much better now.
New hospital curtains. That's a good one.
Everybody gets a trophy. Come on.
Not
Yeah.
here, John. Not
Not
here.
here and not in truck and tractor pulling.
You got to earn it, huh?
That's right, damn it.
Well,
I'll get you a trophy, John.
John
Nice
and
tall
Cole,
boy trophy.
thanks for
Okay.
joining us on this edition of Marketplace 27.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
James, thanks for putting
was
that
good.
together again. I know that you get a lot of material sent to you, so we appreciate you sorting through it and finding only the best items for our marketplace game.
They're all solid. That was a good one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. John, Cole, thank you for joining us. Thanks for pulling and supporting MLM events, and we look forward to seeing you this summer.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to
Let us
seeing you
know when
guys.
Yeah.
let us know when you come up with that ProMod name. We'll get you back on the show, and we'll go ahead and break that news too.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll work on it.
Good deal. Well, that's it for tonight. Also, I want to mention that a couple more weeks, May 16th, we're going to kick off our MLM season in Chowchilla, California. It's Friday night, 7 p.m. start time. We'll be hitting all the airwaves with all the information for that pretty soon, but we're looking forward to that. The weekend before, May 10th, is Max Cackle Pull at the Dixon May Fair. That's a Saturday night. I believe probably a 7 o'clock showtime. We'll have to check their sites for that information. But anyways, looking forward to it. About to get real busy with pulling here pretty soon. So that's what we get through the winters for us, so we can pull in the summer, I guess. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys again, my brothers and my sons, for being here. It's pretty fun to do this on Monday nights. And again, John and Cole, we appreciate you guys and hope everybody has a good evening.
Yeah, you guys too. Thanks for having us.
See you
All right.
guys
Great
soon.
week, everybody.
All right,
We'll
guys.
see you next week.
This is